Hi everybody, I'm Doc Shocker and welcome to Game Dev Tycoon, which I know a lot of people have been playing this game in the past and present, but today is a special day as today it sees its official, full-blown, post-greenlight release on Steam, which I believe at the price of $7.99 or $9.99. But anyway, basically you start, from very modest beginnings in a garage and, see what happens as you develop video games and try to make a name for yourself in the video game industry. Let's begin, shall we? Welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you have transported back in time to start your very own game development company right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 30 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, and become the leader of the market. Okay. Before you can start your adventure, you have to give your upcoming company a name. Company name. So we're going to go back to an old name I used while playing the movies. Which, another simulation game, similar, I guess, in theory to The Sims, kind of, but it's a movie industry. We'll go with Savage Agenda. Games? Aha! Alright. And since we're traveling back in time 30 years, we will go with, two heroes of the 80s. Who shall we pick? Choices. Well, maybe we won't go back quite 30 years. We'll go with Jean-Claude. If I can spell it right. D. Williams? Oh, darn. DeVito. There we go. Jean-Claude DeVito. We can even change our appearance. Let's see. Yeah, that looks well enough. But he certainly needs a green shirt. Jean-Claude DeVito, Savage Agenda Games. Alright. We have here advanced length. Okay. I'm running this in Windows, or in a windowed mode. Supporter. Support a young startup. Buy the game. Well, look at that. I'm playing this windowed, so some things may be cut off, and that simply would not be cool. Maybe we can run a little tweakage here. Hopefully it's not stretching the image too terribly. It's great that I'm doing this stuff in the midst of a video. Anyway, let us develop a new game. Before development can begin, you have to decide what kind of game you want to create and give your game a name. You can also select which graphic technology your game should use. Your options are initially limited, but once you have a bit of experience, you'll be able to unlock new options. So, game number 1. Let's see what we have for topics. We have medieval, sports, military, and space. We shall go with a medieval game of the action genre, or I think we'll go with the PC over the Commodore 64. I think our first game we shall call there we go. Ham Battler. Ham Battler. I am a ham enthusiast. It always makes me ready to go to war. We'll go with 2D graphics, version 1, and we will start our development. Go, buddy, go. Game development runs through 3 stages. At the beginning of each stage, you can decide what areas of the game you want to focus on. Pick the right focus for your game greatly increases the points you generate. Think about what areas are important for your game and decrease the focus on areas you think are less important. If you want to read a brief description of the different areas, please refer to the Help menu. Let's see. Since we're going for a medieval action title, I think may go a little lighter on the quests, spend a little more time towards action, and a little bit more, and a little less than gameplay towards the engine. We'll see what that gathers us, besides itching your head. Come on, Jean-Claude. We're counting on you. Game development has now started. While developing your game, you will generate game points, which you can see bubbling up. Game points are divided into design points and technology points. The more points you generate, the better the game will be. From time to time, there will also be bug points generated. These points become less likely once you gain experience. Bugs need to be fixed before a game can be released and increase development time and cost. Ham Battler. Let's see. Focus more on level design, a little less on intelligent, alien or artificial intelligence, and a little less on dialogue. During development, you can also select additional features for your game. Right now you can only pick basic sound, but your options will increase quickly. Select additional features to make the game generally better, but also increases its cost. You'll also see the graphics type you selected when you define the game. This is just to remind you of your choices. You cannot change the type of graphics mid-game. So we have queued up. Ooh, freaking out. It's freaking out. Our 2D graphics V1 and basic sound. So let's see, we'll focus more on graphics, a little less on sound, a little less on world design. I can bump that up just a tiny bit. The development of your first game is now complete. You can press the finish button to publish your game, but you should only do that once you've fixed the majority of the bugs. Releasing a game without fixing bugs can severely affect the rating, so you should only ever consider that if you need the cash and you can't afford to wait. We'll hammer those out, though. It's not going to be any problem. Alright. And we have finished our game. The development of your game is now finished. While developing games, you gain experience and improve your skills. When development is completed, you'll be presented with a summary of experience gained. New topic, new combo. Looks like we're seeing some progress on everything. Our engine, gameplay, story quests, dialogue, our level design is looking good. Jean-Claude DeVito is about a third of the way up to his next level. Well, let's release the game. Got an achieve, good judgment, create a game that has good theme genre combination. Your game is now complete and will be handed off to a publisher. You'll see reviews and sales coming in for the game soon. You finished your first game. While you developed the game, you also gained research points. You can use these points to unlock new options for future games. To bring up the research menu, close this message and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. Aha. Let's see what we can do for research. Research is important to unlock new options and make better games. You try to save enough research points to be able to create your own game engine. This will greatly improve your games. Hint: try to develop games with different topic and genre combinations for a slight research boost. Well, we only have 22 research points, and I think that will probably be the ideal direction to research our custom game engine. So I think we will just spring ahead and start development on another game. Develop new game. Select a topic. We will do a sports game. Sports simulation game for the PC. And we will call it Savage Football. The 2D graphics V1. We're going to put ourselves right in the hole. First reviews of our newly released game, Ham Battler, came in. See some good numbers. Good numbers. 6. Quirky but good from Star Games. 6. I liked it from Informed Gamer. Love it from Game Hero. I love you, Game Hero. And a 7. Nice experience from All Games. All in all, that is really not that bad. Savage Agenda Games, a newcomer in the game industry, has just released their first game, Ham Battler. The game received favorable reviews. Such a good start, Savage Agenda Games are sure to gain fans quickly. So I think we're doing a simulation. It's going to rely heavy on engine. We don't need any story whatsoever. It's football. Gameplay is going to be of equal importance. Actually, probably a slightly greater importance than the engine it's using. But we'll go with that. And money is coming in. And Battler sold 6,925 units in its first week on the market. Made it in the charts at number 31. Now that your game is on sale, you will receive the income from the game every week. You can now see how well your game is doing by looking at the sales growth graph on the top right of the screen. And Battler is so successful that we now have 51 fans. All right, which I can see is getting cut off. This is the problem with using OBS and generally being silly. Ham Battler has achieved a company sales record of over 10K units. This is an important milestone in the history of Savage Agenda Games. Let's see, we don't need anything into level design, we don't need much into dialogues, and we will need a lot into artificial intelligence. It looks like Jean-Claude DeVito may need to switch shampoos or something if he's having that much scalp issue. Level design can go down, graphics up, and we'll tweak our sound. Sound could be important, you know, if we can get some good bone-crushing hits in there or something like that. Recent market studies suggest that the Govidor's G64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. Consumers prefer the lower price, greater availability, and the flexible hardware configurations over other home computers. Experts say that this might spell the end for the competing hardware manufacturers. Get our bugs hammered out. And off we go. And Battler is now off the market. It sold 18,599 units and generated 130,234 in sales. Not bad. A new record. Big boosts in engine and gameplay. And artificial intelligence, but we did spend a lot more time on those things. And we'll release the game. First reviews of our newly released game, Savage Football, came in. Won at stages from Star Games. informed game likes it. Game Hero has seen better. And a good game from all games. Not as good of reviews as those for Ham Battler, but still not bad. No new record. We definitely came in a lot less than Ham Battler did. Hi there. I just finished Savage Football and I am impressed by your talent. I'm in the contracting business and we could use skills like yours. If you ever short on cash, just let me know and I will see if I have some work for you. Jason. Thank you, Jason. Contracts have now been unlocked. To see available contracts, close this message and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. Find contract work. Contracts are useful tools to earn some extra cash when your balance is low, and can also be useful for generating a small number of research points. Contracts require that you can generate a certain amount of design and technology points before the time runs out. Decide carefully what contracts you accept. If you miss the deadline for a contract, you'll have to pay a penalty, so it's better to start out with a smaller contract and see how much you can handle. 4 and 14, 14 and 7, 11 and 9. Yeah, we'll take that. I'm sure we can manage these numbers. An extra 20k isn't going to kill us by any means, and some extra research points may let us research our new engine. According to rumors, the Japanese company Ninvento is planning to launch its very own home gaming console. Ninvento is known for a widely successful arcade game, Dinky King. Many industry experts doubt the home gaming console will take off, but we are eager to see what Ninvento will deliver. There we go. Thank you for the quick work. We will transfer 20k into your account. Jason here. I just got word that from the client the contract was completed successfully. Excellent work. I usually have new contracts every 6 months, so check back in sometime. Check back sometime, rather. And we'll let some more money stream in. See what if we have any new research. Let's see. I think we'll hold off for the new engine, so we may as well develop one more game. And we will do a space adventure RPG title. And we'll try for the Gavador 64. We'll call it... Spronk's Quest. Spronk is named from my warrior on the mobile game Godville, if anyone is familiar with that. I've also used it in numerous other things. But Spronk it shall be. We will use 2D Graphics V1. There's no reason not to. We're sitting pretty good money. We're at 162,000. Let's see. Story and quests are very important. It's an RPG game, so we don't quite need as much in terms of gameplay or engine. Maybe a little bit gameplay. But we definitely need stories and quests. We'll bring down alien intelligence. Or alien. I say alien, I don't know why. Artificial intelligence. Go up to level design a little bit. A lot into dialogues. And a little bit for whatever good that will actually do, but good dialogues. Solid level design, I think. And artificial intelligence. Savage Football is now off the market. It sold 12,527 units and generated $87,745 in sales. Again, we'll go a little bit up. May as well go into world design, graphics, and sound. About equal. Divide our time equally, roughly equally. And away we go. Today, Nintendo has confirmed its recent rumors and announced their plans to release a new home gaming console called TES early next year. The console features cartridge-based games and a uniquely designed controller. Thank you to Jean-Claude DeVito from Patrick and Danielle Klug, Greenheart Games. Hi, Jean-Claude DeVito. We are the creators of Game Dev Tycoon and would like to thank you very much for purchasing the game and supporting us. Game Dev Tycoon is our first game, and it means a lot to us that you are enjoying it. Your purchase, you support our first startup, and this will hopefully make sure that we can bring you more games in the future. Seriously, you rock. Thank you very much, and have fun with Game Dev Tycoon. Patrick and Daniel Klug, Greenheart Games. Hey, no problem, guys. So you're gonna get a little shot in the arm from this video too. Anyway, as we, I got that bug hammered out just in time. My. Leveled up on engine and gameplay, and dialogues, level design, artificial intelligence, graphics, almost on sound, and Jean-Claude DeVito is now level 2. Let's release the game. The first reviews of our new release, Bronx Quest, came in. Not bad, not good, from Star Games. Oh boy. Their focus on story quests served this game very well. And you could have gave me more than a 4. All's a bit short. Game Hero. Uninspiring. All games. Ouch. Looks like we may have a flop. Yeah, not the best sales I've ever seen. Doesn't even look like we're on the rankings yet. But now that is out of the way, we can create our custom game engine. Let's see, I think we can actually afford to research fantasy first. We have successfully researched a new topic, fantasy. And we will research yet again, custom game engine, start. Today, the new game platform TES by Nintendo has been released. Write some notes, let's get our lunch menu down, shopping list. You have successfully researched custom game engine. Now you can create your own game engines. To get started, close this message and click anywhere to bring up the action menu. Research available, gamepad. Bronx Quest is now off the market. It sold 7,991 units and generated 55,965 in sales. We want to create a custom engine? Well, I think actually this will be a good enough spot to leave off for this episode of Game Dev Tycoon. If you've enjoyed the video, please press the like button underneath, or share with your friends, add to your favorites, or subscribe to the channel. Any comments, questions, or critiques you have will look nicely down in the little comment section down below. And if you're so inclined, you can find me on Facebook and Twitter at the links that are located in this video's description. With that, this has been Game Dev Tycoon. I'm Doc Shocker. You've been great. Happy gaming.